name is Troy Stout. This video is meant to serve as a reflection piece for my journey to and through the Boise State Master of Educational Technology program. This is the George Washington Carver building at Iowa State University, where I took many of my undergrad classes in history and political science. I graduated from Iowa State in 2002 with a degree to teach secondary social studies. I had always had an interest in history and had a goal of teaching social studies in a way that was more project-based and engaging than the stereotypical high school classroom. I took a job to teach at a small parochial school, and in my time there I taught 7 different social studies subjects during the course of the year, in addition to coaching and being the leader of several student organizations. It was a lot to take on, and just to get by, I found myself falling into traps that I wanted to avoid, such as long lectures and worksheets based on textbook material. After 4 years of teaching there, some changes in our lives took my family back to Ames, where I graduated from college. After some time working in IT for a local business, I took an opening as a technology coordinator and an instructor at a small elementary school. I knew I needed to get some more background in the area of teaching with technology and began to look for programs and options at local colleges. Not long after, my search turned to an online program that would better fit my schedule and match my job requirements. It became clear that Boise State's online EdTech program would be a perfect match for my schedule and what I desired to learn. When entering the Boise State EdTech program in the summer of 2009, I really did not know what to expect. I had been involved in online classes before, but they had mainly been self-paced, do what you want whenever you want, and included open book exams. They were not instructor-led, and were not collaborative by any means. I knew from the first week of taking classes at Boise State that this was not going to be the same case in this situation. One assignment from that first semester that really had an impact on my job to this day was the 501 Technology Use Proposal. I had spent a year at my school and really didn't have a clue if we had a technology plan or not. As I came to find out, all our school had was a document that was required to be filled out every year that listed some generic goals and was filled with a skeleton budget. It lacked any specific planning for purchasing, implementation, or professional training and development. In EdTech 554, we were required to evaluate a technology plan, and I chose to examine the local public school's comprehensive technology plan. This assignment further inspired me to take action to help create one for our school. My reaction was to discuss building a school technology plan with the principal of our school, and our school board then created a special subcommittee for technology planning. To this point, the subcommittee has held 2 meetings, and a third is planned to help build ideas for the direction of technology in our school and to create a more directed 3-year plan. Another assignment that had a great impact on me throughout the program was the research paper for EdTech 504, for which I researched Web 2.0 tools and their impact on constructivist teaching. 504's look at instructional theory and its relationship to educational technology in itself was eye-opening. Learning about theory really forced me to reflect on my own beliefs on student learning and examine what technology's role truly is. I have incorporated Web 2.0 tools into several lessons since I began in my current position, as I truly believe they are a powerful way to allow students to create and collaborate. The research for the 504 paper allowed me to see how other teachers were incorporating Web 2.0 into their classrooms and what results they were seeing on student learning. The paper inspired me to administer new Web 2.0 lessons or tweak ones that I had already incorporated. Today, I have helped create lessons for students using blogs, wikis, Google Docs, voice threads, and numerous other Web 2.0 tools. Through the course and the research for the paper, I now believe that the Internet and the ever-growing library of collaborative online application options will drive extraordinary changes to student education. When I began my semester of EdTech 502, Internet for Educators, I thought it would be a class on using Internet resources for classroom integration. I remember when reading the syllabus how intimidated I was when I found out I would be learning HTML code and CSS. I'd had very little experience in web design besides using basic what you see is what you get editors. One of the first assignments I had was to create a home page for my 502 coursework. That very first assignment took me forever. I had trouble remembering the different div tags and code words, and I had all sorts of errors when I tried to authenticate my page. When I was done, I felt a real sense of accomplishment, but thought I'd never be able to make something that looked professional and was usable for teaching. But as the semester wore on, things started to click. It didn't take me nearly as long to create pages, which gave me more time to focus on more complex skills. I was able to create pages to demonstrate internet safety and copyright guidelines. I created my very own web quest and jigsaw lessons. I even created my own virtual tour by finding videos and activities to embed onto one of my assignment pages. To me, the ultimate reflection question is, how have I improved as an educator since I began the Boise State EdTech program? Before I began the program, there were times I felt very lost as an instructor and technology coordinator at my school. Now, I feel like I have a lot more direction in my daily activities and long-range planning for technology within our school. Our school has made an effort to infuse technology into curriculum and not view technology as a separate area. To further these efforts, our school has begun to take technology to the classrooms with the purchase of a mobile netbook lab. We have also upgraded our technology in many other areas by purchasing Apple Mac mini computers and a Mimeo interactive whiteboard system. The EdTech program opened my eyes to theoretical beliefs and opinions on the value of educational technology in the classroom. It has also affected my instructional design of in-depth student projects I help create, and professional development strategies our school incorporates with teachers and staff. I have taken the lessons learned from my experience in the Internet for Educators, multimedia, and message design classes to improve the effectiveness of my teaching. I don't feel that any course I participated in during my EdTech program was a waste of time, as I was able to take something from each of them. My ultimate goal during the program was to become a better educator, and one who could incorporate technology to teaching in an effective way. I have to thank the Boise State EdTech program for helping me achieve that goal.